Hello everybody and welcome back to Lagoon, where we are going to take on an ice cave that hopefully does not have a fire dragon. So anyway, the way it works in this game is that you actually have to go into your inventory screen and highlight the fur cloak, otherwise you will die very quickly when you go into the ice cave. Okay, the ice cave actually has a couple of items I want to pick up before I leave, because I won't be able to return here after I'm done, that's for sure. It doesn't have any weapons or armor or anything like that, but it has useful things. It also has a chest that has gold in it, which is completely useless to us now. Because there are no shops in Gnome Village, and there are no shops ahead of us either. In fact, gold is very rarely useful in this game. Usually in the East games, especially modern ones, there's always something you can do with gold. Even in the original versions of East 1 and 2, you could always buy the elixir. But in Lagoon, that is not the case at all. You will end up with a lot of money and nothing to spend it on. By the way, those holes in the floor are all instant death pits. I learned that. Well, I learned that the scientific way, and we'll just leave it at that. The empirical way, that was the word I was looking for. And that's the gold chest down there. We are not going to be picking up, because we do not need gold, ever. Oh, that was rough. There's really nothing special as far as the enemies are concerned here. Okay, the Radiant Stone gives us a full refill on MP. It's something I wanted to pick up before the boss, because the next boss is a process. And I didn't know how long it would take. And there's the elixir, which is a full health refill. So, now that I've gotten everything I want, I already leveled myself up to be ready for the boss, so... At least I think I did. Well, let's see what happens. If I'm unprepared, I can always just invoke the East Protocol and gain another level. Though that's not nearly as effective in, like, Memories of Celceta. See, no, it's not down there, it's always up. I might as well tag a couple of these losers. Yeah, these slimes have a movement mode and a turret mode where they fire spread projectiles, but those projectiles don't really do much to me. Whoops, I accidentally found the boss room. Good thing I can leave. We're just gonna sit tight and wait for our health to come back. Won't take long. We didn't lose much health getting here, so... Okay, now we do the thing. Raise shields! Okay, magic does not work on the little turrets in this fight with Thamala. But again, everything does contact damage in boss fights. The defense ring is to protect us from the contact damage. We can still take damage from these little turrets' shots. And now Thamala is vulnerable. And I may have made a mistake, but Thamala assumed a reversed course so I could stab him in the back, and he is done for. Okay, this works differently than in the Super Nintendo version, because in the SNES version you had to equip the life ball for it to take effect, but in this version, the Pearl of Life always activates when you hit 0 health. You have no choice. Yep, we're Nestle. Well, that's a problem. I mean, who's ever heard of an ice nymph? Of course it was. Wait, ascend into the heavens? Well, no one said that this translation was perfect. Well, we'll just get on that. Yeah, I kind of forgot where the break for the last disc swap was. Okay, this is Phantom Hill, and I forget entirely how to get out of here. Well, I might as well explore. Once again, I have not found the curing ring in this version of the game. And having it would be kinda helpful. Yeah, in the Super Nintendo version, these birds moved fast all the time. But in this version, they're slow moving until you get within a certain distance of them, and then they charge at you. Like certain other enemies in this version of the game. So I'm going to be getting thoroughly lost here, but that's okay. Run to the Hill of Phantom is probably one of my favorite pieces in this game. Even this version, well, actually maybe especially this version, okay, going up is correct, and that's about all I remember. Yeah, I've had my complaints about Lagoon, but the reason I'm going to be complaining so much about... The reason I've complained so much about this version's problems is because this was, you know, just short of being the real deal. As far as East clones go. If they probably spent some more time on, like, the boss design and stuff, this could have been a real contender. By the way, I think hit point regeneration is slower on Phantom Hill than it is in anywhere else in the game. So that's a problem. I may just end up using magic. This is strange, I had no problem with this when I was playing the Super Nintendo version. Probably because I had just watched PJ's original Games Done Quick speedrun or whatever. Ah, magic. You solve all of my problems. And you are also the cause of all of my problems. This version of Lagoon, though, does not really have any speedrunning potential as compared to the Super Nintendo version of Lagoon, for the big reason being that there's no pity damage. There's no way to do damage if your stats are too low. And the other reason being the whole you must be this tall to win sort of thing. And there's no real way to affect easy grinding the same way there is in Crystallis. Plus, they discovered a bit of speedrun tech in Crystallis that actually allows people to skip the experience gate at Mount Saber North. Ah, that's where I need to be going. I'd better save before I try that jump. It looks kinda tricky. Gotta make sure I can see where I'm going. And alley-oop. Lagoon, everybody. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, you're here. That would be nice if you'd give it to us, but I don't think you'll be doing that. Yeah, there we go. What, you're afraid we're gonna wreck it? Yeah, let's use the Antichrist. That's a good idea. Ah, here we go. Look, he's a wizard. He can teleport. He can go whenever he pleases. This segment, by the way, is only in this version. Of course, this means Old Man Battle Royale Type 2. And here's the proper version. Kablam. Oh, Zara is dead this time. Yeah, sure you'll be fine? That looked pretty intense. Yeah, you don't look fine. So, after going through the dead guy's pockets, we get the Thunder Crystal, which means we can go into the clouds ourselves. So yeah, there's no Ella, so there's no boss fight on Phantom Hill, and Zara is dead, so he won't be participating in the final boss rush. Yeah, this really is an East game. This game has 8 bosses and 3 of them are in Lagoon Castle. And welcome to the clouds. If the contrast settings are off on your television, well, good luck. And we need to fall there. I believe there's an NPC says that the reason you can land safely is that the holy power of Lagoon Castle will slow your fall. And hey, we didn't screw it up this time. So, that's it for now, and I'll be seeing you next time when we enter Lagoon Castle. Goodbye!